Why you'll regret buying a house in 2021 and possibly 2022. Have you heard about the real estate bubble and the upcoming real estate crash and all of what's going on in real estate right now? Is it a good time to invest, or is it a bad time to invest in real estate? Should you get in or stay away? I am going to tell you why you probably should stay away for right now, but what you could do to make a whole bunch of money in the meantime. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, no, you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
So let's get right into it. This video is going to be a little bit different than some of my other videos. I'm Noel Randall, real estate millionaire, entrepreneur, mentor, speaker, author, mom of 5, and so much more. And I teach on real estate. In fact, if you want to learn about real estate, I have a free course that you can get just by going to noelsfreetraining.com. So if you want a whole course on real estate, teaching you how to invest with no money, bad credit, like how I started, check out noelsfreetraining.com. So first of all, I am actually buying a house right now in 2021, 2022. However, I do not recommend that you should be buying real estate right now, especially a primary residence that you're just gonna live in maybe, and you don't plan on ever making into an investment. And I'm gonna get into that. And I'm literally telling you all of this from a property that I bought in 2021. So this is really crazy. I know what I'm saying. I'm like telling you, you'll probably regret buying a house in 2021. I'm buying a house in 2021, and I've also bought lots of other properties in 2021, and I always will. So let me be clear. Real estate is still the #1 way to wealth. 89% of all millionaires were created so through real estate. However, it's how you buy real estate that's important, and I'm gonna tell you some secrets and some things that you should never, ever do when it comes to real estate and some of the rules that even I just broke. So let's get into it. Like I said, I am in one of my Airbnb properties right now, and this was a great purchase. I literally made a whole documentary talking about buying properties after the pandemic and while supply is low and demand is high. And the fact of the matter is you're probably going to be paying more money, or you're gonna have a harder time finding a really good deal. Now, I am in one of my short-term rentals, and this is a brand new condo. In fact, I have 2 condos in the same complex. It's a beautiful resort in Kissimmee, Florida, and it's the same neighborhood that I am building my $1.5 million house in. I have other rental properties in this area, in the surrounding subdivisions, and we make a lot of money on these properties, furnishing them, renting them out as vacation rentals, Airbnbs. So, if this is something you're interested in doing, then you should do it. It is making us money. We are profitable. It's a great business, and it is real estate, so the properties will go up in value over time. Now let's get into why you're going to regret it and the stuff that you gotta stay away from, because the truth, I'm here to tell you. So the #1 reason why you're probably going to regret buying a house in 2021 and probably 2022 is because the supply is low. Let's think about it. What happened in 2020? There was a global pandemic that shut down everything. Builders stopped building houses, and we all went inside of the house. Now we're starting to emerge, and everyone has come out of the pandemic, and now people are going back to work, but there aren't enough houses being built to catch up with all of the demand from everyone coming out of quarantine. So we had all of those months where they weren't building houses at all. They also weren't building supplies. Things like tile and wood and things that go into the materials of building a house are now in short supply, and they're in high demand. So that means prices are up. Quick sidebar for those of you that don't know. Again, I am a real estate millionaire, but I'm also highly educated. I literally have a master's degree from Penn State in economic development, meaning I know economics. And 2, I have another master's degree from Baylor University, my MBA. So I know business as well. But more importantly, besides the education, I literally do this every day. I have dozens of properties, millions of dollars, and tons of kids. So I care about my money. So listen to me. I'm not just telling you stuff that I heard or read. I'm telling you what I do and what I know. So let's get back. So now that you understand one of the reasons that prices are high, like I said, supply is low, demand is high, which means prices are high. Again, basic economics. The second reason why you'll probably regret buying a house in 2021 and 2022 is also because it's competition. Like I said, we have supply is low, demand is high. We have another reason. Production stopped. That's a big deal. That's actually the second reason kind of rolled into that first reason. Production stopped, and so they have to catch up with building houses. And now we have inflated competition. Because now we have a low supply, a big demand, we have all these people that have come out of quarantine. Many are working. Don't think that everyone is not working. People are working. They have a job and they want to buy a house. And now everyone is bidding and competing. I know you have seen this in the United States news. All across the country, people are bidding and raising up the prices, competing against one another as to who will pay the most for the house. Think about that for a second. Should you buy real estate when you have to compete for who pays the most for the house? No. Quick sidebar, let me give you a lesson. Real estate investing is all about in the buy. How low of a price can you buy that property for? Because the lower you can buy the property for, the more you can appreciate the house by doing renovations and repairs and then selling it for more money later. So you don't want to overpay for a house. And the last thing you want to do is pay more for a house than it's worth. And that is what we are seeing right now. Because of competition, people are getting really competitive. And a house that's $300,000, people are paying, $320,000, $340,000, $350,000. That's a problem, I assure you. Not only is that terrible real estate investing, it's terrible business because literally you are decreasing your personal wealth. You literally now have a liability, not an asset, and real estate is meant to be an asset. So let's get this right. When you buy a house, buy it right. So there you have it. We really have people creating fake competition and fake appreciation by competing with each other. So here's what you need to do. This is the trick that I'm telling you face to face. This is not a great time to buy. However, it will be. We have a lot of other things that are going to be coming down the pike because of the pandemic, because of these increased demand and this low supply. We're going to have people that are going to be in foreclosure. Yeah. There really is a foreclosure bubble type coming. We have lots of people that in the pandemic, they put their mortgages in forbearance. Many people are now trying to get modifications and many people will not be able to qualify. They cannot afford the house. So those are the type of homes that you should be going for. People that are behind on their payments, people that are broke, people that are bankrupt, people that are going through divorce, people that got relocated and they have a house that they don't want to keep in that area. You need to focus on the basics. And I have just the answer for you. I have literally an entire playlist that teaches you how to buy a home with no money, bad credit, and how to find these properties that people are looking to get rid of. And those are your great opportunities to buy houses for pennies on the dollar. This is how you want to buy real estate so you don't regret buying a house in 2021 and 2022. Take it from someone that's actually buying a house right now and is always buying houses. I'm not buying as much real estate as I usually do. I'm only buying the houses that I think are good deals. I'm focused on buying properties that I can get appreciation with, that I can get cash flow with, and that I can buy with equity. That is the golden trinity of real estate, and that is what I focus on. So if you want to see me in person, now is the perfect time. Go to NoelleRandallEvents.com. That's Noelle, Noelle, Randall, Randall, Events, Event with an S, NoelleRandallEvents.com. If you want to see me live or if you want to see me virtual, if you want me to teach you, I literally have classes where I'm teaching you all day. You can ask questions, you can get scholarships. We make it an amazing, and we actually have a great event teaching all day that I want to make sure that you come to. Please go to NoelleRandallEvents.com and come to my next event. I just want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noelle, to your success.